Shut up and sleep with me. Come on, why won't you sleep with me? Shut up and sleep with me.
Clip it. Welcome. Oh, and I have to make myself bigger now. Now she's larger than me. I'm
larger than life.
She's the jolly ginger giant. Actually, no. Let's shrink you down. He clicked it too hard. Giggity. Let's shrink you down a little bit. So now it looks a little bit more presentable. And we're gonna move the studio sponsor. I think. I like the studio sponsor. I love the science. Really but I think we're gonna have to move him. While we get
me instead
it's just on I don't like it all up in your face. I mean, he might him and Lab Glass, because it's a dual sponsorship. We should be she's like, are you Wilsoning the studio sponsor?
I am Wilsoning over the sponsor. I am. Okay.
I clicked it and I went to move it, but it's locked, and so when I clicked it and I went to move it, it moved you instead because you're not locked. Oh, I love that this stuff is so hinky. It's like if you set it up and then you don't need to change it, it's great because you got to set it up and then you're done. But if you have to fuck with it constantly to do like other people's shows and stuff, it is a pain in the ass. All right, so the studio sponsor brought to you by the Science and Lab Glass for at least the next couple of weeks. There we go. Dear God, you're alive, says Saint Caesar. Oh, hey, let's do this. Let's do this thing. And boop. Where is it?
Boop.
Where's
I don't know.
I don't know. It's supposed to be. It's right there, so it's supposed to be right there. I'm supposed to click reply. No, I don't want to reply. I want to click the pin. Unpin. The chat widget isn't working. The widget isn't working. The entire point of this thing.
Test stream.
No, I don't even mean like a test stream. I mean like the thing isn't working, and I didn't change anything. It should be done. It's supposed to be just include this, and there you go. So Sir Voss says pass. I don't know what you mean pass. Pass what? Pass the yams? What do you mean by pass? All right, this was on Twitch. Let's see if we go to the stream chat thing. Although it doesn't have anything on here. Information. What's the deal? Read. Post comments. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram Live, TikTok. Again, like I can look at the multi-stream, like the support for the multi-stream chat, YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, pages, and profiles. I have 2 Facebook supports, but I can't have a single support that isn't Kick, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Trovo, X. Like I can't use a single one So I can't talk about like anyone that supports on Rumble. I can't be like, hey, no fucks given. Thank you for support. But good evening, everyone. Good evening. Let's see if Rumble fixed their shit. Nope, still tard, says Wild Saffron. It's my birthday, and all
Really?
I want is the Epstein client list, says Wild Saffron. I'm with you. I want the Epstein client
Happy
list too.
birthday. Happy birthday, Wild. That's awesome.
It's my birthday, and I wanted to know who the pedos are. Know who the pedos are. That's a weird song. I don't think that one
is a
goes over
weird
the same
song.
way. It is kind of a casual day. For those of you that knows, I just grabbed the first button shirt that I had in my dryer, and there was 2 of them in there. So I'm guessing I might have worn. There's a 50% chance I wore this on Monday. I have no idea. But there is a 50% chance I wore this on Monday because I honestly can't remember. Dude, as for why we were off yesterday, I've been having trouble sleeping with the weather like cycling over, and I love this house, but the 3 floors of the house function on 3 entirely different temperatures. Like all the heat goes up to the top of the house. All of the like
You were saying?
the reason we're not on StreamYards today, just so everybody knows, the reason we're not on StreamYards today is because this lovely lady said she wanted to do it this way so she can enjoy shit like that. So for those of you that really love tickling Digger's funny bone, apparently
Thank you. I appreciate it.
it's gonna be one of those, huh? It's gonna be one of those. All
I'm
right.
okay with that.
I know you are, and I'm sure the audience is. And hey, man, it's about entertainment. So if you guys are enjoying yourself, that's really all that matters. That's all I'm here for. So make sure you guys are having a good.
Excuses. Give me results.
Yep.
Last time I checked, we don't have a whole lot of songs that feature the cowbell.
Hold on.
I gotta have more cowbell, baby.
All right, we've got more cowbell coming in. I gotta see who that's for. Fettuccine.
Fettuccine?
No, Fettuccine El Poo-Poo resubscribing tier 1, 31 months. Thank you so much, Fettuccine El Poo-Poo.
Aw.
And
Cheers.
I don't know why, but that turtle weirds me out. And he looks like he's
It's
humping
the
your
panting
headset.
that does it for me.
Well, I hope it does it for you because he's humping your headset. All right, thank you very much, Fettuccine El Poo-Poo. 31 months subscribed. Thank you so much. Rolling on cowbell for Fettuccine El Poo-Poo. Hey-o! That's not any better. It's not any better. How they don't even see most of the sticker. Why did you do that? It's so below the camera line. It's like it seems
It
like
doesn't
something.
matter.
It's like something's happening. Why? Don't do that. All right, so I switched it to the stream chat thing over here. Let's see. Dude, I don't get it. I don't.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Oh no! No!
I love it. I love it. Oh no.
The turtle was effing the microphone. I don't know that I believe that. All right, I've got to load up the other chats, actually. As much as I'd like to have thought I could have got around it, I'm going to just still have to load up the other chats, especially the Twitch one right now, so I can keep track on, like, if hype trains and things are happening. Let's get over here. Let's get over there. Yeah, so there's like a half thumbprint of discoloration now on my main monitor, and I'm like, dude.
Oh, good Lord.
Yeah, dude, like just a little tiny side thing, and it's just yeah, like right on the edge, and I'm like, fuck, like that bothers me. It shouldn't. I mean, the monitor's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I have to not see it right there every time anything's on the screen, at all. It's just the screen.
Just
like,
don't. Yeah. Just ignore the entire screen.
How did it happen? How did it happen, Digger? How
Maybe
did it
when
happen?
it fell.
No, I've been paying attention since then. This is literally like since yesterday.
Oh.
I don't know.
I do not know.
Yeah.
Kyle, I see you, Kyle. I see Kyle. I do. And I see enjoy your globalist WEF banker prime minister. I know, right? Yeah. The government sucks. Alberta just made the laws a referendum in the province easier for the people to ask for one. So I don't see Alberta lasting more than a year.
Oh yeah, we got 3
under-
minutes for a hype train, so there is a chance of that
under
happening.
Carney.
Glad I pop.
It's just not going to happen.
Let's pop out the chat there.
There we go.
I was talking with you earlier about this. I was saying how.
No, I was talking about how wonderful Banff is.
Yeah. Yeah, well, let's see. There will be a spoiler alert. I am a sad poor cripple, and I'm probably going to be putting together a GoFundMe for sad cripple reasons. So now it shouldn't be a surprise to the chat. We'll have that coming up next week, and so that's a thing.
You sure about that?
Yeah, I am.
You sure about that?
No, I've been thinking about it for a while, and as much as I am ashamed to have to say I need help, financially especially, to get this moving thing figured out and done, I need help, so I'm asking for help. So I appreciate you making sure, but yes, I'm sure about it. T. Jefferson, I believe in Joe
wedding.
What about what wedding?
It's Fiery's hanging out in chat. I haven't seen him here before, but that's the one whose wedding we attended.
Yeah, dude,
Brian.
I'm like, cause I'm kind of burnt out on World of Warcraft and like, oh, you fuck yourself right up the ass. But anyways, so yep, it's just that kind of day. Even fucking Deadpool bailed. It's like, fuck it, I'm out. He knows the fall won't kill him. But he did
Well,
it
that's
anyway.
what I was. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's okay. He'll be okay. He's always okay.
I have gone to such extraordinary lengths to get him to stay on here, and the funniest part is the minute that he does stay on here, like the other microphone, I got him locked in on there, and the fucking microphone broke. I had to replace the microphone, and so now it's a new microphone, and he won't stay on the microphone. I got to constantly reapply him. And a lot of you might be like, Johnny, why do you go through this amount of work? Because I am an insanely huge Deadpool fan. Like, that was a thing before anything. And, like, the maximum efforted right off the mic, eh? So, maximum effort. I've got a whole pile. I've got a collection of fucking 3M little sticky pad things that I cut out to fit the perfect shape of his ass to stick it on there and get him to stay. But he never does. He never stays, is the problem.
Oh, King Kong Dong is feeling really bad. You better go make him
In
feel
full
better.
fact, I'm full of fact. King Kong Dong is feeling bad about what? 4 seconds left before that train rings up. She's right behind him, assuming the
I just feel bad that I want to use Johnny for handicapped access at Renfest.
Don't. I'm totally selling myself available all Renfest weekends for handicap access. I do want you to know, if you're not aware, handicap access at Renfest usually means that they'll pick you up and take you on a bus. I don't think that they have like handicap parking. Or maybe they do. And there's like a loading zone, and then it goes. I don't remember. I know the last time I went, they had me park in a certain spot, and then like we took the bus. But that's like the kind of thing now where if I go again, I'm gonna have to bring like a wagon to pull like the ATV I would ride, because it's completely unpaved. It's not wheelchair friendly. I'd need like Johnny 5 tank treads to roll around there at best, or an ATV. And I'd be fine with both. Oh, but if I get an ATV, can I make him look like a crazy like some sort of weird like centaur? Like, can I put like a mannequin on the front of it?
That might work better.
Yeah, dude.
I was gonna say it's a Renfest. You can't just be riding an ATV through a Renfest.
No, but if we put a mannequin
that ruins
on the front, like, and do like makeup and shit, I can be all like, "Yo, I just rolled out of Narnia," you know, for Aslan, and then we just roll in. You know what I mean? Like, boom. Dude, people want to take.
Head.
Why mount a horse head? Dude, mounting a horse head, you have to find one.
It's like you've got 2 horses.
Nah, screw that noise.
Pulling your chariot that you're in.
F that noise. Do you know how much easier and how much more fun it'll be to go get like a fucking male mannequin and dress him up and make him look like a person and then literally like peek around him as I'm riding and people be like, what are you doing? Like, I got to be able to see. Asshole can't move. And then just... I can get effed up, and then we're like, dude, we don't want you driving around and operating this vehicle while under the influence of me. I'm fucking drunk. He's driving. It'll be great.
It'll be a load of fun. Fuck immersion.
Fiery Red saying, we're on Behemoth on Final Fantasy 14 and finally got a notification digger, so I knew to be here.
Aw, nice.
Yeah,
Nice. Well, thank you.
I don't know how much does it cost for a server transfer? Because if I do end up picking up Final Fantasy 14, like I'll pick it up and play it for a bit, and then eventually one sub has to go because I already am trying to save up money for other stuff, so I can't have 2 game subscriptions running. So it depends on whether I'd fall in with it or not. I would totally, though, if it has a community, just because, I don't know, I don't have that in a while. You can drive your car around Renfest if you duct tape a chainsaw to your hand. What do you mean I can drive? You mean like if I pretend I'm
Like
Ash from...
Yeah.
All right, you backwards idiots. This is my boomstick.
I always like shop smart.
Shop S Smart.
S smart. Yes.
Oh, come on. It was Pillow Talk, baby. It's all it was. Oh, God. I love that a regular just handyman cashier at the local convenience store once put through a magical portal powered by like necrotic energy or whatever, somehow develops the ability to make a mechanical prosthesis. Because he invents a mechanical hand for himself.
Yeah.
It's just, I mean, he had those kinds of skills, but meanwhile, he was ringing stuff up at the local convenience store, be like, hey, guys, we got a spill in aisle 4, and don't forget, everyone, sale on muffins. Don't forget those muffins.
Well, it just goes to show how much smarter people were back in the day. They could do stuff like that, and they were considered the dumb ones that could only work in the mart.
See, I don't think that's the case. I think it's a movie made by Sam Raimi, and I think that in that process, they just went, well, this makes the most ridiculous sense. $10, I believe, or just make a new character. Well, right, like I can make a new character, but the thing is, I don't know, I'm like a level 15, I'm like a level 15 ninja. I'm a ninja. I don't remember what I did with anything. I know I have Cloud Stripe's motorcycle, and I have a little like ambience Cloud Stripe to run around with me. So like that was my Final Fantasy 14 experience. There was a huge exodus to Final Fantasy 14 when I first got my computer and started streaming. So I went to Final Fantasy 14 as opposed to returning directly to WoW. And I went to Final Fantasy 14, enjoyed it, played it for a while. And again, this is like 4 years ago. And so while I was moving through Final Fantasy 14, I bought the bike and Cloud Strife because my whole love for Final Fantasy is out of the fact that I never got to play Final Fantasy 7 when it first came out. And in fact, didn't really get to enjoy it until right before the re-releases were coming out. So, that's where that went. But yeah, I really love a good gaming community that has fun, especially if they like role play characters and shit. Like I love doing that stuff. I want to get something like that going for V Rising if I could. He could read books. It's not a superpower. Right, Mr. Q, he could read books. What about reading books gives you the ability to make a mechanical prosthetic hand with individual finger movement? Because I'm curious about that. Because I'm just saying right now, in today's day and age, we still don't have that. In fact, where, you know what?
I'm pretty sure in today's day and age, we could make Ash's prosthetic hand out of stuff we could buy at a Home Depot.
I don't believe so.
I'd have to rewatch the movie, but it was a pretty simplified, like, it was not
Look.
high-tech thing. You had your fingers.
Look, all I'm saying is that movie in the Middle Ages where, you know, they used leeches to remove people's blood and stuff and everything like that.
But he had the knowledge. He had the books in his trunk.
He had the books in his trunk. But that would mean the books are public knowledge. I'm just saying this is the world we live in. This is the best we get for a prosthesis in the world we live in.
les fonctions désirées dans la base de données. Et par exemple, je peux vous montrer la fonction que j'ai enregistrée ce matin. C'est la 2. Oui, attendez, parce que je mets... Attendez,
I'm pretty sure we can do better than that. Come on,
Est-ce que vous
Johnny.
pouvez m'aider? Ouais,
voilà.
parce que c'est de...
Je vais essayer.
Non, ah non,
Visiblement, ça ne marche pas.
attendez.
Pierre Patrick, vous n'avez pas perdu la main.
Est-ce que vous pouvez couper le... Ah!
On va regarder un sujet sur la voûte plantaire.
I've never seen the end of that.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
That was awesome.
Again, making you laugh your ass off is the reason I was playing it. That was entirely the reason. I just want to be clear. I picked it entirely because I'm like, yeah, this will make you laugh your tits off. All right, let's move that over here and this over here. All of the setup I did for the show today, and I forgot to move my keyboard because I don't game with my keyboard like a nerd. I game with a half board like a pro. Because you don't need most of your keyboard for 99% of games. One thing you need it for is the chat. And what are you, a mo? People don't play their characters anymore. They just want the DPS. Goddamn flabulosos. Ah!
Bricks Gaming is saying, well, you have been playing Rivals and not WoW, or I would help you. Where were you a few weeks ago, Bricks Gaming?
I've been on WoW. I've been on here's my thing with WoW. Like, the reason I'm burning out on WoW is because, like, the guild I'm in, and it's just a thing, like, we're all adults. We all have life going on, and we all have different times that we're available. So I'm apparently not available at the same times they are, and I've been having trouble getting into mythic keys. So it's this kind of, like, it sets me back behind people, and so I don't want to hold my raid group back, and the community just in different speeds, and it's just so it just becomes playing the game by myself. Johnny, doesn't this remind you of the last time I visited? You mean the video we just played? What do you mean the last time you visited? Visited the chat? We've never met in person. I've seen you on screen. I was on a few ago. I saw him playing.
I'm just teasing you, Bricks Gaming. I saw you. No, I'm just teasing you. You did WoW like what, once?
I did WoW once or twice on stream.
Yeah.
But I play it a lot, or at least used to until I found V Rising last week. Used to play it a lot, but I have to work on the Cyberpunk project that I kind of stalled out on. I got to work on that, and so, like, for fun gaming time right now, it's V Rising. If I'm waiting for the months to tick over into April, or no, we're in April, into May. Once it ticks over into May, I'm gonna do like the shopping place thing. I might not renew my prescription. I'm a WoW crack fiend. I need my meds. But no, enough people that I know have been like, oh, I'm having a lot of fun with Final Fantasy 14, and I can totally have fun with gaming communities. And, you know, like I said, the one I'm in, I haven't been able to hang out with much. So maybe it's time to find a new one for a little bit. I'll be going back to WoW when the new expansion comes out, no matter what, because they're finally adding player housing, which is something I've always wanted. Mm-hmm. So, and we'll see where these things go like that. But yeah, I can't afford. I could do literally 1 month of 2 paid subscription game services. I can't do 2 or 3. So if I do one, that one is to figure out which one I'm going to stick with, and then stick with that one for a little while. Is WoW an Owen Wilson simulator? Yeah, Kyle. Everyone just walks in and just goes, "Wow, wow." God, you guys, you coming in here and you're just you want to do this, and I get it, but wow. I mean, what are you gonna? And then after you do everything, what, you're just gonna run around showing off, just like, I mean, what is that? What you were looking for? Speaking of games, there is a lolcow that is saying Kingdom Hearts is harder than Soulsborne game. Yeah, that's something where if you know what that person's talking about, you know they're high. Kingdom Hearts is not harder than a Souls game. And let me tell you how I know that for a fact. I've never rage quit the Kingdom Hearts series. I did rage quit Souls after game 1. Like, I rage quit it, and I was like, this, and everyone that says it's cool, You're stupid and I don't like you. Like, that's literally. So, no, it's way harder. It's way harder. It's so way harder that I was afraid to start playing Elden Ring. And then until I started playing Elden Ring, I wouldn't have given a Souls game a second chance under the sun. But I started playing Elden Ring, which was a lower end Souls game, which literally let me kind of get into the feel of playing a Souls game where I could finally go, you know what? I might try Souls games again. But yeah. Meanwhile, the lady in blue here, no fucking idea what we're talking about. Just wow.
Haven't the slightest. Nope.
Might as well said you just got kicked in the persqueeter. Let's see, speaking of games, Kingdom Hearts on Proud isn't hard unless you fight Sephiroth at level 40. Yeah, I found Kingdom Hearts to have a level of difficulty, but nowhere near the same. First Souls game was Elden Ring. What are you talking about? I thought they were talking about Dark Souls. Or is Teach ever saying that their first Souls game was Elden Ring? That I would understand.
Oh, that makes sense.
But yeah, Dark Souls, I assume, is what they mean by a Souls game. But yeah, Elden Ring is hard as fuck. Spent 50 hours in, it gave up. Elden Ring is not hard as fuck. Elden Ring has a staunch difficulty that comes out at you right out the gate. But there are a whole lot of things you can learn and do to help you get past it. Kind of like V Rising, that the game that I'm really into now. That has a whole lot of difficulty right out the gate. But if you figure out how it works, it's just you deal with it and you move on. Though I do need to think, I might put the difficulty back up. I toned it down on V Rising just so I could get through my first. Yeah, that's what I figured. His first. Everybody's first. He got deflowered by Elden Ring. Actually, that doesn't sound the way I'd hoped.
Yeah.
I apologize.
I don't know much, but yeah, that's.
I apologize. That isn't it creepy when people whisper like that? Like just I apologize. Look. I'm really, really sorry. I fucked you in the ass. Like, it just doesn't matter. Like, and that's dirty, right? So you could be like, ew, that's creepy. Like, I'm really, really sorry. I ate all the bagels. Like, it's not good when you get whispery voice is what I'm saying. And I should learn that. All right, so we've got a couple of stories for the first hour that we'll have fun. We've got a lady, a lot of people who fight, or not fight, but who debate people that argue America is loaded with racism, whatever, and they're like, well, why don't you leave then? And so some people have actually taken that tact. Like there are people of color. There's been a movement of people who just go back to Africa. I'm not saying they should, but they do. We have a story about a person who moved to Ghana to escape racism. We're going to check up on her, see how it's going, see what she thinks. And I don't know, very laggy on Rumble today. Well, the KBS is good, so the Rumble thing is probably...
It's a Rumble thing.
Yeah, Rumble has gone to the tard side, says Wild Saffron. I'd buy it. You know what?
She's almost willing to go back to her abusive ex, the YouTube. That's how bad Rumble is.
We don't
That's
know
tough.
that any Jewish people are involved. It's just this... Why you gotta be like that?
It's fairly likely that somewhere within the whole organization of YouTube, there is at least one Jewish person working.
Bricks Gaming wanting to defend Rumble, or at least trying to explain what's going on, saying, I think they are adding stuff and it breaking other things. Well, that's always the way of it with anything that's online.
Yeah.
Elden Ring is hard as Twitch has gone a few times. Twitch has gone a few times? All right, well, let's check the KBS thing. Yeah, we've had some KBS spikes up and down all over the place. I just recently, and nope, now it's dropping again. I just recently reset my router and everything else, so had to refresh 10 times. It might not be Rumble. I'm looking at the KBS on Twitch, and it doesn't look good.
Damn it, Johnny.
What do you want from me? I don't control these things.
I don't know.
I mean, I'll call Charter
Kyle
and complain. What, Kyle, what?
No, well, yeah, no, you can complain. It doesn't really actually change anything, eh?
Yeah.
I got a kick out of Kyle. He's being funny. He plays elderly ring, not elder ring. Yeah, elderly ring. He rings elderly people's doorbells and then he runs.
All right. See, now this is why I gotta put up the Rumble chat.
Oh yeah,
or
it just went.
The YouTube chat too, so I can. Yep, had to refresh. Yeah, the KBS just dropped to 567, 155, 54, 180. 1884, 2583. It's all over the place. I'm literally going to do this live on air. I'm calling Charter right now. I'm going to be like, hey, I'm doing a show.
Live on air, and this is sucky. All right.
All right, antique dressers upstairs, so your garage is cat-free again. Okay, cool. Good to know. Good.
There's a white supremacist woman that is insisting that all the white people in America, Canada, and Australia and South Africa move to Europe. Well, heck.
Dude, like, I don't know what to do.
Wow.
I could go reboot my router again, but rebooting and resetting my router again, like, what is that going to do? I literally did this 2 days ago. No, I don't want to call Los Angeles. No, motherfucker. I hit this. Calling Charter Cable.
Wild is saying every channel she watches on Rumble is having
Welcome to
problems. Several
Spectrum. This
chats
call may
have
be
the same
recorded for
issues.
quality and security purposes.
Don't watch
Para
live
español,
streams.
marque 5. Are you calling about the account
Whoa.
associated with
Wait
Are
a
you
minute.
calling about the
She-
account associated with Spackaboo Wackaboo? What?
She asked you if you wanted it in Mexican. I've never heard that before.
Yes.
Great.
It's only ever been, do you want to hear this in
I'm-
English?
All right. Let's,
In a few words, please tell me what you're calling about.
tech support.
Okay, technical support. Please tell me what you'd like help with. Internet,
Internet.
streaming,
Sorry, it was when it does that, it's voice activated, so it'll take what you're saying. I didn't mean to be rude.
One moment.
You can talk now. It's all good.
Oh, I know.
Certainly not
We're
giving Rumble
literally
any money.
fixing
How
it
can
right
I
now,
help with your
Kyle.
internet
We're
service?
attempting it.
KBS issues? Technical support?
Sorry, how can I help with your internet service?
Technical support.
Let me take a look at your equipment.
If I had a dime. For
I am
every-
able. I didn't catch that. Can I send a restart signal to help resolve your issue?
Live operator.
There may be a wait time to speak to an agent. You can avoid the wait time by continuing the restart. Would you like me to continue?
No. Operator. Jesus Christ.
I didn't get that. Can you please rephrase it?
Operator. A person. Not a dumb computer. Operator. I need to talk to somebody. This is so bad.
Before I connect you with an agent, please tell me your 4-digit security code.
No.
One moment while I transfer you.
Oh my God. I can't wait till they're
Carter
on.
wants to look at your unit.
Yeah, everybody wants to look at my unit. You can talk to us between the hours of 8 a.m. and 12.
Spectrum. My name is David. I'm a specialist in New York, and how can I help you today?
David, I just want to make clear two things right out the gate. One, if I seem curt, it's not personal. Two, this conversation is not only being recorded, it is being broadcast live because I'm a live streamer. However, the quality of that broadcast is under question because I'm getting throttled on my KBS again. This is an issue I keep calling about and I keep talking about, and I keep getting a bullshit answer from restarting my equipment to having a tech come out here to tell me they removed a line, and that might have been the issue. But it just keeps happening at this time of day every single time. And it's affecting my show, and that's how I make money. So I need to know what I can do to get my internet solidified a little bit here, because I pay for more than just the base line. Like I pay for higher level under the idea that that gave me some sort of priority.
Okay. Well, I definitely understand it's frustrating to not have the service working properly. Let me get you over to someone that can help you with that. Okay? Do you mind if I put you on a brief hold?
Sure.
Gotcha. Be right back.
Field and in our call centers with 100%.
Jesus. They passed me off real fast when they knew I was recording and live streaming. They're like, we don't want to do this. We don't want to fix yo shit. Oh, we're going to tell them that. Feel free to send in comments. Digger, yes, ma'am. It's rampant. What's rampant? Needs an operator.
Spanish.
Oh, yeah.
I'd never been asked for anything other than French or English. It was a unique experience.
I suspect an atmospheric phenomenon like Portugal. Yeah, we've got that to talk about, too. I have a lot of great content I want to do, but I can't get my KBS to fucking lock down at all, and I'm sick of dealing with
really good, funny stories.
and that's the other thing, too. We're a half hour into the first hour, and I'm still dealing with this crap. I dealt with this a couple weeks ago. I rebooted my router on Monday. I reset the router. Right now, all of my other shit is working fine. It's my upload streaming ability that's being affected. So it's not the PC. And they'll be like, hey, can we reboot your shit? Like, I rebooted it before. The problem is you guys are doing something. Hi, Dave. How's it going today? Says St. Caesar. Dave's here? Dave who? Who's Dave?
No, Dave's the guy that's helping us.
Oh, well, he passed me on.
Right now.
He passed me on. I don't know why St. Caesar just said, hi, Dave. That's
Well,
why.
he might be a couple seconds behind because of all the internet issues.
That's fair. Go full Karen, Johnny. Demand to speak with a manager. I don't know. We'll see how long it takes them to. We'll see how long it takes them to actually get somebody over here on this here thing.
Oh shit! This guy's live.
Managing your account is easier than ever.
And they shut him down. Maybe.
Simple way to manage your account from your
My KBS is still going up and down, so if it suddenly goes to zero.
Even upgrade to get more out of your
Dave's not here, man. It ain't got no gas in it. Dude, I'd be tempted to do that, but that would be prank calling, and I don't want to prank them because I am very serious about the fact that I'm tired of them. I'm tired of them effing with me. And the other problem I have is, like Spectrum and Charter, like deliberately bought out all other competition in like the small town areas like I live in. So it's literally at this point, it's them or it's Elon Musk's Starlink. And I don't know how much I trust that.
You can live life your way with
I
unlimited talk,
trust it to work better, but I can't fucking afford it.
Well, that's the thing. Like, I don't know how much I trust it in terms of, but it's kind of like Elon Musk owns Starlink. Like, it'll be the kind of thing where if he might be like, I'm free speech and I want everyone to say whatever they want. I think Elon Musk is a hello?
Hello, John. My name is Aaron. I'm a member of the leadership team here at Spectrum Internet and Phone Repair.
Hi, Aaron.
It's my understanding we're having some concerns or some issues with internet speeds.
Yeah.
How is this issue going forward?
I'm literally live right now. I'm trying to do a live show. I have a KBS monitor, and pretty much every day from 1 to about 2:33, my KBS just goes up and down, left, right, and sideways. Most of the time, it's not a big enough issue to prevent me from doing a show, and I've been carrying on with it, but it's been becoming more and more of a problem. I called about this like a month ago and had someone come out, and every time I call you guys and have someone come out, they give me a BS answer about what the problem is and saying, well, we did that fixed it, you're good, and then they leave and the problem still continues. I've changed my equipment multiple times. I've had people come out test the equipment recently. There were no issues with the equipment. The line that it's coming from was installed when the cable got installed in this house. Like, it's not an old line. It's when we moved into the house and got our cable set up. So I want to know what I can do to, again, be able to keep making. I pay a lot for my internet. Like, I pay more than the base rate. And I don't use any services other than internet. And I'm going to be incredibly clear here. This issue has to stop. And right now I'm at the point of finding someone else, which you guys have made incredibly difficult with monopolizing. So I really don't want to go and say I'll pay for Starlink, but I'm getting tired of paying for internet I'm not getting. So I want that issue addressed.
Sure thing. Okay. Well, let's do what I can for you here from my side. So I'm trying to, so trying to see if it'll pull a few things. I believe there may be some slight signal level issues, which is what it is attributing to the spikes you're seeing. Okay, the dips and spikes you're seeing.
Mm-hmm.
So the base signals that I'm able to read from the office here, okay, they're looking good within range. Now, getting a technician out there with a meter to read the line, that's my next step, because things that I can do here, I can review data, okay, and then I can schedule it, guide you through the basics, reboot modem, reboot router, those kind of basic level.
Yeah, I did those Monday. That's
sure.
I don't think it's going to fix it.
And I see that was done. So thank you so much for trying to resolve it on your own. But at this point, I'm interested in getting a technician out there to get a meter on the line here. Again, I realized we had a technician out there about a month and a half ago. Okay. But looks like the issue is still continuing to persist. So
yeah,
let me get that scheduled with you.
All right. I what am I supposed to do though if this doesn't result? Like this is how I make money. I'm looking at this thing right now. It's completely killing my stream speed. I'm probably losing numbers. I don't know how I'm supposed to just keep dealing with this issue.
Sure. And it's, well, I understand that this is, the technician is going to be the best one to kind of advise what next steps may be once they're looking at it. Okay. I can schedule them. They're going to be the ones that are going to be able to review and make any adjustments to try to improve your connectivity.
Okay.
Right? Because things that I'm going to fix here, like I said, are the basic troubleshooting. I'm going to check provisioning and review level. Right? Provisioning's good. Your equipment is authorized to access the exact amount of network resource that you're subscribed to. We're good on that side. Okay? It's a physical, it's a connection issue. Let's let them review it. Now, the soonest that I have looks like tomorrow between 3 and 4.
Yeah, that's going to be relatively doable, but the problem is, again, I go live like I am right now, like I'm broadcasting this phone call. I go live from 1 to 4:30 every afternoon Central Standard Time, Monday through Friday, Twitch, YouTube, and Rumble. That was for the audience, not you. But anyway, so yeah, I've had, like I said, I'm fine with them sending a tech, and I want the issue resolved, and if that's the next step, that's fine. It's just from my point of view, and this is all I'm trying to express. From my point of view, it's just another passing the buck, because I call someone, they pass the buck to the tech, who comes out here and passes the buck to the equipment, who then I replace the equipment, and they pass, just the circle jerk starts again. Is there any way I can get any sort of like, this is guaranteed to be resolved when the tech comes out, or we maybe refund you some of the money you've spent, or anything like that? Because as it is, like I said, I'm very, very, very unhappy with the service. I explained that like a year ago, and this issue is still continuing. So I appreciate your help, and I'm very grateful for all your help, and absolutely schedule the tech appointment. It's just like I said, from my point of view, I am a touch concerned that this is going to be another can down the road scenario.
Sure thing. And well, I understand that the technician's recommendation and review is going to be required for any level of certainty. I'm going to have, they're the experts here.
All right.
What I may be able to do here, and if you want to talk monetary here with your audience, we can definitely do that. I may actually be able to save you some of that on the monthly billing if I can just real quick authenticate your account by sending you like a quick text message.
If it is it going to be requiring me giving out personal information live? Because I don't want to give out yours or any other person.
Zero of that.
All right.
Okay? The only thing you need to do
is just tell you the security code I get sent?
Correct. Just send it to the information on file, yes? Okay. So I'll go ahead and get you that quick 6-digit security code. This is a one-time use code, so zero your audience can do with it.
All right. The code is 120616.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Okay. So let me take a look at that billing for you here to get you some savings going forward here. Just a moment here, because you are on some of our older coding here.
Yeah. That doesn't surprise me. Like I said, I need to make sure this works. Otherwise, my revenue stream ends. Like right now, I'm good. Since we started talking, it's been going up and down, and for the last, I'd say 2 minutes, it's been good, well over the 5,000 KBS threshold that you need for a solid stream. If it goes down to 3,000, it starts getting choppy, and the problem I've had is today, like many days, it's volleyballing between like 102 KBS and like 7,000. Looking at the monitor, it looks like a heart rate from an arrhythmia patient with an arrhythmia.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna. I feel this may be acceptable. Decreasing your bill by $48 a month.
All right, I'll take that.
I looked at it and I'm like, yep. This one I can do something with.
Okay.
It's the same exact speed you're subscribed to now. Okay. It's just literally an office only change from my side.
Okay.
Just basically dropping bill $48 a month.
That would be great.
I'm gonna save you there.
All right.
Okay. I'm also gonna go ahead and apply a couple of days service credits since the soonest that I had was tomorrow for that